Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the
It is. His name is Lodgok. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine.
Of course. How exciting.
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sir...
Have you ever spoken directly to...
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have...
You said you know gobbledygook.
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured...
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course. I just want to check the...
Revelio. Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives,
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard.
how else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? See?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation. Damn Bragbor and his blasted junk.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we... Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed... They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles created from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals.
A good castle.
That...
Why does Ranrock care so much about the...
He cares about what they can. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical... is determined to...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps...
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read...
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written...
What written plans? And why can't you...
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. And I'm unable to join you because I can't... All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the
What else should we know about the enchant?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. From what I know of wizard magic...
Amit and I can...
I will await your... I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Revelio. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. Revelio. We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Accio. Bombarda. Potato.
Why can't I hit you?
Bombarda.
Not quite.
Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Imperio.
At your service.
Confringo. Bombarda.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his second. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio. Someone there.
Such arrogance. I won't rest.
Bombarda.
Put me down.
Incendio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written
Revelio.
in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Patricus Totalis.
Hello?
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is
Revelio.
too small for whatever it is.
Patricus Totalis.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boy.
Revelio.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Depulso. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Luma. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Will reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Patricus Totalis.
I'm famished.
What was that? So I'm not alone.
Patricus Totalis. Revelio.
goblins will finally rule over wizards.
It's Totalis.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio. Revelio. Bombard. Confringo. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills.
Revelio.
Bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. It was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please?
That wasn't so.
It was. It really.
Thank you, Amit.
Understood? Your goblin secrets are. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building an.
I fear you.
I've been wondering
Yes?
if you
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl